everybody, welcome back to Pet Orlando. Hey, we're talking about beating the summer heat for our dogs. There's one that's complaining about the heat. He has nothing to complain about because he has plenty of cold water and he's in the air conditioning. So I know that he's staying cool. The other thing is we do have to worry about that. Do not leave your dogs in the hot car. You can't, you don't want to run the risk of the car going off and it just heat building up. We have heat index here in Florida of 113. Imagine yourself walking with no shoes on in a fur coat across the black pavement. Can you imagine what that would feel like at 113 degrees? Don't ask them to do it. So we're constantly trying to remind people, if you have a swimming pool, if you can get a kiddie pool. I know so many dogs that have gotten kiddie pools. They love it. It's shallow enough, they can walk right in, get cooled off, and that helps them through the heat. The other thing we have, one of the things I love this product is for their cold water. What you would do is fill it up with cold water. You're going to put the outside area into water like this, wipe it off, and you can see it soaking, the water soaking up the bowl. This will keep your bowl and the cold water in your bowl. It'll keep it chilled for 24 hours. This is a great device to have for your dogs. The only problem is you got to keep it filled up. So that's another thing you got to do. The other things that you can do, if you've got the chill out collars, the chill out pads, they need help, guys. It helps, just imagine what you would be like with the fur coat on. So don't forget them. All right, we're going to talk about fleas and ticks and bugs. And we have bugs. It's part of our stressors for our animals 365 days of the year. We have them all year long coming in having these problems, especially in the summers when we have our hurricane weathers and all the moisture. That's when it's even more worse than what it is in normal time of the year. Let's talk about external first. The external, this product right here, this is Wondercide. It's developed by two women, which I really love that it's a woman-owned business. But this product is great. You spray this on the outside of your dogs or cats and you can get underneath the skin. But you can actually see the fleas coming up out of the hair and dying. I have a client that takes this up to the mountains with him, North Carolina in the summer, where they is tick infested. He says they stay totally off of his dog. The other thing is you can't get rid of the fleas unless you get rid of them out in your yard. I use this all around my patio areas, the areas that my dogs go to, and spray this on the lawn. This is another great product that will help kill those fleas before they even get onto the lawn. And it also keeps them away your patio area. The other thing is we want to do is the flea collars. We have herbal flea collars. This is done by Earth Animals. Dr. Bob Goldstein makes these. He actually puts the oils into the collar and making the collar so they stay on the collar wonderfully. They also have the topicals, which is nothing but herbal. We also have one for cats. You know how cats are sensitive to certain herbal flavors that it literally will make them sick. But he has it right here, the topicals that they can have in there. That works great for them. Then let's go to the, also I forgot my most important, diatomaceous earth. Diatomaceous earth is a great powder. You can put it on the floors, you can put it on your animals. You don't have to worry about the baby crawling on the floors. This is not going to hurt them. What it does is basically dries out the shell to the flea, and it has nothing to help them. It's kind of like a cockroach. It dries out the shell and then they just die off. That's a great product, diatomaceous earth. You can even put that in your dog's food, a little bit in the dog's food to help with parasites. That's the other thing you have to know. The parasites. Fleas are a parasite. They suck on the weak. With the right diet and the right supplements, you can beat those fleas. The internal, let's go internal. This is nutritional yeast in it. This is also Dr. Bob Goldstein's product. Great one. This one has the nutritional yeast and the garlic all together. So all you do is add it to your dog's food every day. They eat it. The fleas don't like the taste of it. So there's another one that keeps them off the fleas. We also have, he also makes an herbal one that's a lot more greens into it, but works just as well along with the flea and tick drops. You have to understand, all of these are all food grade. I don't put anything in my store unless a human can take it and eat it. The other thing we want to do when they are bit by the fleas and the ticks, this is a fast acting. This is Animal Essentials. Gregory Tilford, who's an herbologist, he's been around for probably 45 years of doing herbology. You have to try this product. This will help with the itching. I love this one. Now, this is a new product we developed here at Pet Orlando. This is just a treat. And I do have it where it goes by poundage. And the reason I did this is a new product. This is grass-fed beef, also liver and heart in this. We did similar to the internal ones where it also with the liver, which has the B vitamins, and the garlic. We also put garlic in this, which will help with the tasting of the fleas that the fleas don't like. Also, the other two other products we have in this Thrive is phytoplankton and medicinal mushrooms. The medicinal mushrooms helps boost their immune system. The phytoplankton, anybody knows about phytoplankton, is a single cell organism that has everything in it to survive. And this, we're hoping, is going to be a great start in helping the animals, plus a great treat for them every day that you can give to them. Well, we want to make sure our dog's diet and our cat's diet, that it also accommodates the heat. Don't be scared, don't be upset. They a lot of times will not eat as much in the heat. We don't like to eat as much in the heat. So this is going to be fine. Also, if your dog ever gets sick during the heat, we want to make sure we're keeping them hydrated. Keep that food so that it has a lot of moisture in it, because they can lose heat. This heat is a stressor to them. So they're losing fluid. We want to make sure. Raw diet's a great thing for the summer heat because it has the fluid already in it. We also do a chill out formula. Again, that chill out formula, it helps with the cooling meats and the cooling vegetables. It works with them, and plenty of cold water to keep those bowls filled. Okay, would I apply sunscreen? Yes, especially on those animals that are light-haired, no hair. We want to make sure that they are totally covered. You have some of your albino dogs and cats that have the clear noses, the pink noses and things like that, the pink bellies. I actually had a Jack Russell terrier that also had skin damage on his belly because they would be sitting out in the sun and have skin damage. We now have sunscreen for the dogs and cats. This is really important. Everybody forgets, well, they're a dog, that they don't need sunscreen. Yeah, they do need sunscreen, especially on the pink areas. Especially these white animals, they can get sunburned just like the rest of us. So be aware of that.